Mountain Mike's Pizza. I don't know if Mountain Mike's is nationwide, but it's a pretty good little, chain pizza place in my area. So they just came out with, I don't know when, but I'm pretty sure it was just recently, their jalapeno knots. So jalapeno garlic knots. I don't know, they look good. They smell fire. And you know what I'm digging about them is that when I first saw the picture promotion today on Facebook, YouTube, whatever it might have been, they showed the jalapeno on top like that. But now that I'm looking at them, they've got jalapeno on the inside as well as the top. You underdig what I'm saying? So these look to be made really, really well. So I'm excited to try these. I grabbed a little bit of ranch, and then I grabbed their normal buffalo whatever, just to spice it up a little bit more and just see. Yeah, it's just like pure vinegar. But let's give them a go. See what we got here. I just happened to actually see today that they just came out with these. I mean, look at the crisp on that, the cheese and everything. I mean, that's the way I cook shit. So these are probably going to be really good. And they just have them labeled as jalapeno knots. So I'm not sure. I mean, I'm not picking up a huge garlic influence, but there's a little bit there. They honestly have a little bit of a sesame kind of Asian influence smell to them. And that could be, because if you look at this one, this is probably the one I'm going to eat first. Yeah, let's eat this one first. If you look on there, see the little black pieces right here, couple here, that's crisp. But these ones here and then a couple over here almost looks like black sesame seeds. Let's try them by themselves first. Well, so again, I don't know. There's definitely a pot sticker, ragoon kind of feel to these. So neither one of these sauces would be what I would go with for these. I mean, based on that first initial taste. Let's try the ranch though. Let's try their buffalo. Making a mess. I can tell you this, those are probably the wrong two dipping sauces for what flavor they put in these. Because both of those mask the flavor of this to what that is. But by taking the bite without one of those two dipping sauces, this would not be something I would want to dip in those sauces per se. It's That's interesting. Let's try another piece by itself. I guess we got to put the old jalapeno on top. Let's try this again. I mean, it's almost like an egg roll, and it fucking has that. Man, I gotta tell you, this is not the normal garlic knot or pizza knot or whatever you get from a pizza place. Um, they taste great. They're cooked well, nice crisp, decent heat. I mean, there's a good amount of jalapenos in this. I think there's one on top. There's at least two inside of this small little piece, right? So the ratio is pretty good. It's actually better with the buffalo sauce, even though it's just like super vinegar. It's just vinegar sauce, but it's better with that than the ranch. And most of the time for me, at a pizza type place, things tend to go better with ranch than they do with like a buffalo style sauce. But not in this case. These are going better with the buffalo style. Even though it's not 100% perfect sauce, like we almost need, I almost need a fucking sweet and sour, spicy sweet and sour sauce. Because these have a lot of Asian influence, in my opinion. I could be way off base. Guys, get in the comments or, let me know if you've tried these. Again, this is a place called Mountain Mike's. I'm in northern Nevada, Reno, Nevada, northern Nevada. So I don't know how far Mountain Mike's stretches in the States, but this is an interesting one. It's flavorful. It tastes good. Has the right amount of those pickles. Those are pickled jalapenos, by the way, right? I can just tell. Even though they're baked and cooked on there, I can just tell that was originally a pickled jalapeno. It wasn't a fresh jalapeno. And that's okay in this instance, but it's just not something that I would expect to get from a pizza joint. And that's what's really just got my mind fucking going like what has just happened here? Because they're like little mini ragoons, egg rolls. Look, I wish I could show you better. But I mean, that's it. It's almost wrapped like an egg roll. It's very weird. If you guys have been with me for long enough, or you're just here, I don't rate things on any kind of scale because everybody's subjective, and I just don't see the point in it. For me, there's very low spice, but there's a good amount of spice, like more than I thought I was going to get with something like this. So that's a fucking plus. But the ultimate texture is pretty close, but it's almost like the way that they deep fried this or wrapped these. There's cheese going on in the middle there that you can see. So all in all, well done. I mean, I would order these again under the assumption of what they taste like. Because I ordered a pizza as well. This has just kind of changed my whole profile of pizza night, if you will, into like I kind of want some ramen noodles now and a little bit different based on what I'm tasting here. I don't know if it's the oil they cook these in. I'm not 100% sure. But something for me is it's just off kilter just a little bit. Anyways, guys, that's my review of Mountain Mike's jalapeno knots. Try them, I guess, if you can find them. They're worth a try. They're just a little bit of an oddball.